The ROI community is a network of 600 young Jewish innovators or social entrepreneurs that reside in some 40 countries around the world. Right here at this hotel in Jerusalem, we've gathered 150 young Jewish innovators from nearly 27 different countries. And the idea here is to bring them together and allow them to connect with one another and create innovative Jewish work that will ultimately transform Jewish life around the world. Our motto, again, is connect and create, and we're about creating opportunities, creating spaces, frameworks for social entrepreneurs and Jewish professionals and people who are passionate about creating Jewish community that's relevant for young people to connect with one another and to help each other reach more people and be more effective in the work that they're doing.
If you're walking in the streets of Israel and an Israeli comes up to you and they say the word nu to you, it's usually followed by a hand gesture. This person's trying to get you to respond. He's trying to say to you like, come on, stand up, sit down, answer me. He wants to get you to respond. And that's what we're trying to do with the Nu campaign. Nu is a t-shirt brand and an educational project that tries to get people from all over the world to respond to important things that are happening here in Israel and the world. How do we do this? At Nu we designed what we like to think are very cool and trendy t-shirts on behalf of Israeli organizations. For example, we designed the shirts on behalf of an organization called Leket. Leket is Israel's national food bank. They collect and save food from restaurants and hotels in Israel, and then they distribute it to up to 20,000 people every day in this country. And we don't just leave you with a t-shirt at the end of the day. What we do is we leave you with a story, because on the inside of every Nu campaign t-shirt, as I will show you, wherever your heart is, where the heart is, we print the story behind the cause. The idea is, whoever wears one of these shirts, they carry the story of Israel and the charity in their heart, literally, and become its spokesperson all over the world, wherever they might be.
Sviva Israel created an online project called the Eco Campus. It's a school platform and social network for middle school students that connects students in Israel and the US and also South Africa on environmental literacy, Zionism, Jewish values, to become really global citizens. We have a curriculum that begins with students measuring their ecological footprint online. You go in here. Anybody can do it. You don't have to be part of the program, so you're welcome to come with your kids online. It's the only Hebrew-English children's ecological footprint calculator in the world. If the child belongs to a school, the results are aggregated and then they can compare their school with other schools, and that can lead to very interesting learning opportunities, because students in Israel who often have a stigma about wearing second-hand clothing, even if they can't necessarily afford new clothing, it's a surprise to them to see that some of the students in America from much wealthier socioeconomic backgrounds don't have a problem with that, and they're happy wearing gently used clothing, which is a very valuable learning opportunity for the Israelis. And it also has a Jewish concept behind it of not wasting resources that we have available to us. So that's one example. Another example that the Americans can learn from the Israelis is that almost every house in Israel has solar panels and water heaters. And in America that's a relatively new concept, which is something they can learn from us, which is one of the reasons we focus on Israel's clean technology. Israel is a leader, a world leader in clean technology development, from drip irrigation to solar panels, which is helping Africa and India and everywhere else in the world. And it's something that the students should know about, both here and there, because it's something to be proud of. Basically, environmental literacy is going to lead to a much greater understanding of Jewish values, a much stronger Jewish identity and Israeli identity, and it creates great global citizens. So that's what we do.
This is the 6th year that we've been doing this. We've now gathered, like I said, more than 600 members from nearly 40 countries, and we're very proud of some of the results that have come out of this network. We have funded and watched over 100 different collaborative projects come out of this network. A few examples I can give is a Jewish environmental portal called Jewcology.com, where you have environmental activists sharing resources and Jewish texts about the linkages between the environment and Judaism. We have a young woman from San Francisco who created a website for putting up animated videos of the weekly Parshat HaShavua. that can be accessed by young people and old alike. We have a young woman who's created a website for creating your own Passover Haggadah. We have a young Israeli guy who created a website for promoting young Israeli artists around the world. At this conference, we're very proud of the diversity that we have in this group. We've got religious people, secular people, and we're very proud of it. This year we have a representative, a young man who is responsible for social media for Chabad.